Hey there, Steve Krivda here, and I'll tell you what, creating content, man, that could be a real daunting task, especially if you're anything like me. I'll tell you, in the past, I've spent hours putting together a piece of content, from the video, writing an article, putting the image together, and then of course putting it out into internet space. So if this is you, hang out with me for a few minutes here, because I'm going to share with you 3 things to avoid to get you creating content in 30 minutes or less and get you the results that you want, because there's nothing worse than spending hours on a piece of content and then not getting the results that you're looking for. So the first thing to avoid is being a perfectionist. Look, I fall into this category, and it's a real, it's so disheartening to put together a video and you get to the end and then you screw up the end. You're like, oh crap, then you have to hit stop and then you got to start all over again. And then of course you're mad. So now you're all over the place. So those 20 minutes, 30 minutes of creating a video can turn into hours, especially when you start getting frustrated. Here's the thing. If you stutter, if you have to stop and then start again in the middle of a sentence, that's okay, because you just became a real person. People are going to identify with that. You are going to create your own specific list and niche towards what you have, being a real authentic person, leading with integrity. Also, what people are looking for is, can I see this person? Can I hear this person? And is the value good? Focus on those 3 things. And if you're stammering and stuff like that, or if your background isn't that good, who cares? Focus on putting consistent value out in the marketplace. So again, avoid perfectionitis. Number 2, keep all of your content and your call to action congruent with each other. So what I mean is, if your article is about Facebook, it might not be a good idea to have a call to action funneling somebody to Instagram. They came to your article looking for help with Facebook. If you're sending them somewhere else, it's just going to be confusing, and then maybe you don't get anything out of it at all. So if you have a Facebook article, keep your call to action and your free giveaway and your value, and your call to action a Facebook relevant piece of value. So that's number 2. Keep your call to action congruent with your article. Number 3, and this kind of goes a little bit along with number 2, but we're going to expand it to your entire blog. If you are doing lead generation, or you're doing health and fitness, or travel, or whatever, keep all your blog or all your articles congruent with each other. That way, when somebody comes to it, they're going to be more apt to stay and read more articles. If one is about lead generation, one's about travel, one's about health, one's about cars, they're going to be like, what is this? Why am I even here? So if you keep it congruent, people are going to be more apt to stay on your blog. And once they start reading more of your articles, they're going to be more apt to know, like, and trust you. And then when it comes down to them seeing an offer of yours, or you giving them an offer, they're going to be more apt to click on it or purchase your stuff. So those are the 3. And I hope you got value out of this. It's really kind of funny. I've actually done like 3 or 4 different takes of this video, so I'm still working on the perfectionitis. So I appreciate you for being here. And here's the thing. If you want to increase your conversions, if you want to have content coming out of your ears, you can create at least 10 pieces of content and increase your conversions at the exact same time at my home business handbook at stevekrivda.com/HBH. Again, at stevekrivda.com/HBH. Appreciate you. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.